Alright, so looks like I still have a pinned comment up there, so that's nice. Alright, so if you guys remember, this right here actually says backup because I had another box that we opened up a little while back, and just in case there was some kind of issue, I had this one as a backup. Back then I was a little more paranoid. We haven't hit any issues with boxes. Hopefully that doesn't mean we're going to hit one tonight in a little while now. I think I've actually got another backup to this backup just in case something did happen. But this is going to be cool to weigh. I haven't weighed one of these in a long time. Well, actually, I don't know if I've ever weighed one of these, but I haven't opened one of these in a long time. But here's the plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open this box up and I'm going to weigh all 36 packs. I'm hoping that it's a clean slate, like there's a clean 12 heavy packs, and we're going to open those. If there's not, if they're close, then we're just going to take whatever those 12 heaviest packs are and we're going to open them. I'm probably going to number them off. I've got two different ways that I'm going to generate a random number. Hopefully I can use my Google Doc where I had to do some kind of like control and then another set of numbers and then a third set of numbers that actually generated a random number, but also removed the duplicates, because that would be the best way to do it. And otherwise, we'll just use a random number generator where numbers 1 through 12 will be the heavies, and then 20 or 13 through 36 they'll be the lights. We'll have to somehow figure out which ones have been duplicated, because otherwise it's not a true random 36, and you could end up with somebody or us selling more than 12 of the heavies or something like that. But let's just go ahead and jump into the box. I made it pretty clear in the description on the site too that if it is close, I mean, I can't guarantee that the 12 heaviest are going to be heavy, but we're going to do our best to minimize that risk. So hopefully tonight we get to see some really cool pulls. If the Shining Gyarados or the Shining Magikarp is pulled, then that right there, that'll be the free sub that we do. But we're going to weigh out all 36 packs. And like I said, I'm hoping that's a clean 12 heavy packs. And if that is the case, then we're just going to shuffle everything back together. I'm going to put it into the box, and then it's going to be like going straight off the left side, then the right side, like we've seen before, which we may not sell through all the packs tonight. It's a lot of money, 750 packs. But yeah, let's see what we have. Because I know some of you wanted art sets as well, which kind of makes it a little difficult if you're going to number the packs off exactly. All right, so this is 20.75. I don't know if that's going to be heavy or light. 20.88. So there's a 7.5. Here's an 8.8. Let's see what we have here. There's 20.76. So that would be, in general, the same area. 20.84. So that'd be like the 8.0 to 8.4 or to 8.5. 7.7. That would be in this same section here. 7.9. There's 8.8 again, so that'll be in the 8.5 to 9. There's a 7.78. We got 80, so I guess that would technically be in this same section here, but I'm thinking maybe it'll be like 8.7 and higher. Ooh, 20.98. So that one we're probably going to say has a really good chance at being a heavy, looking at all these other packs. 8.2, we're going to stick that one there. I'm thinking that the 8.7s and higher, those are going to have the best chance, but we'll see. There's 8.0. These are probably all lights here. These are, I would say, are the for sure heavies, and these are most likely, but we're still working on it. From that first stack we had 3, possibly 5, which there was an 8.4 in this one. There's a 9.6, 9.7. Hoping you guys are still in there. 8.2. Haven't seen a whole lot in chat, but we'll just have to see, I guess. There's the 8.7. Am I in the right top chat? Oh, maybe that's why. I'm in the wrong chat. I'm still looking at the old chat. Let me pull that up. Let me X out of that one. Then I'm going to go back over here to this. There we go. Pop out chat. Now I can see the chat. I was wondering why nobody was talking. There we go. Let me put a link in here for the packs so you guys know which ones are available. If I can type sideways over here. That is definitely not TCA Gaming. Should have just copied it from that other chat. Makes sense now why I saw the same link in there. Maybe the 20.85-ish ones are the shinings. Who knows? Bam! I'm gonna pin this one. All right. Let's keep going. 20.85. That's going to be in this one, but it's like right there, borderline with that 8.4. There's the 8.9. So we'll double weigh anything below 9.0. There's the 8.0. 8.3. This is why I don't like tackling the the Neo sets. I mean, they could be tough. There's 7.8. There's 8.0. There's 8.9. This 8.9's probably got a good shot. There's 7.6. 7.8. I'm pretty sure the shinings, they're just in there with the hollows, because when we opened up that other Neo Rev box, it had 12 hollows, but I think we pulled both the shinings. Even though the shining Gyarados was pretty beat up. There's 8.5. All right, so let's see how many we have here. So we have 7 packs that are clearly, in the 90s, and then we have another. We have 3, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 packs here that are 8.5 and higher. So we're gonna have to take the heaviest one. So there's 7, and then we're gonna take. Let's see what the 5 heaviest are here. Somebody said I put a 20.85 and the 20.9. So let me go back and check these. There's the 9.8, 9.7, 9.8. We'll double check everything. There's the 8.8. So yes, that would be in that other section. 9.7. Although that one probably has a heavy, or probably has a hollow. 9.6 and 9.8. So these 6, I'm going to say, those are the heaviest 6. They kind of stand alone. That one was 8.8, 8.6. So we're going to get down to the nitty gritty here. Ooh, that's a 9.6. Okay. And thanks, Muhammad, for the super chat. Looks like I swapped a 9.6 out too. There's an 8.9. That one's 8.6. There's an 8.9. That's 8.5. There's 8.9. And then there's 8.8. So I'm hoping, does this make 12? There's 5 there. And it looks like 7 there. So I'm betting these are going to be the 12 heaviest. But look, I mean, these were the 8.6s right here. So, I mean, you're talking about 0.02 grams that separates that pack from this pack in this box. That's kind of crazy. Let's see if we have 4 of each artwork. There's well, we got 4 Suicunes already. Do we have any Misdreavus coming through here? We got 3 Misdreavus. So it looks like we have 3, 3, 2, and then 4. So it doesn't line up with the artworks, but these are going to be the 12 that we go with as the heavies. And because it's not such a clean sweep, yeah, I'm gonna just keep the heavies right here. We're gonna put these right here, and we're gonna do the random number generator method. So basically, every pack we'll look at it. I'm gonna show you guys. This first pack is gonna be a sample for when we open it up, because the first packs that we're actually opening up are fossil. But say you're the person who got the very first Neo Rev pack, I'm gonna show you guys how I'm going to do this. So let me pull up Chrome. All right, so you guys can see Chrome right here. Let me click on this page. I'm gonna do it from this random Google sheet. I want to make sure you guys can see what I can see. So like the first one would be pack number 24, and then as you scroll it down, it's going to generate a different number. The next one would be 6 or whatever, and it should exclude the duplicates. Now, the way we, well, actually, I don't know if we can do it this way. I'll have to, let's just do it this way with this true random number generator in case I messed up on my formulas, because it is a little different the way that it scrolls down. But we'll do a true random number generator from here. However, when there are duplicates, we're going to have to note it, and we'll just re-roll the number again. And the reason we're going to redo it again is because I don't want to, like, because we could do 1 through 12 can, you know, hit one of these. But say, you know, this first number here is 19. That means he's going to get a light. But the next time 19 is generated, we're just going to do it again. Even though that would still mean that he's going to get a light, I don't want there to be more than 12 heavies brought in here too. So we'll have to keep a running tab of, you know, what's being shown, but I want to keep it as fair as possible. I really tried working on a way to do the random number generator through the Google Sheets. I was hoping to be a clean sweep, but I don't think that I have the full confidence that it's 100% fair that way, but I know it is this way. So we're going to have to keep a running tab of what numbers have been hit, but any number that hasn't been hit that's below 12 or less is going to be one of the heavies, and we'll pull it from here and then do the same thing with the lights, and we'll just keep up with it, make sure that we don't hit any duplicates. After the fact, then I'm going to just seal every one of them together, and we're going to pull them out randomly if they don't sell through. I'm hoping they sell through during the video though. Alright, so let me pull it off of here, and let's go ahead and start with the orders. So we've got these Neo Rev packs here. We know which ones are going to be heavy. Know that if you do buy a heavy pack that you have a, I'm going to mix all these up and together. Know that you've got a chance at the pack not actually having a holo. You guys saw how close they were. And I guess the same goes for a light. I guess you got a small chance of getting a holographic pack. So if you get a heavy number, we're going to open it up. And then the lights, they're all off here to the side. I'm going to mix these up too. There is a way to do the true random number generator without doing the duplicates through Excel. I couldn't find one of the random number generators. They'd say that they would remove the entries, but then they'd put them right back in there because I would run them over and over again. And you can do it through Excel, but it would change the entries every time, so I didn't want to duplicate the numbers in that way because it changed the previous entries. All right, here we go. If any of you are still around after all of that. All right, we have order number 3407. We have a heavy fossil first edition for Michael, and this is from the previous stream. He got in on these, and then we're going to get into a new box. If you guys saw that we did put up 12 earlier today. So here's the first one of those, and let's see what we get. So 1 through 12 are heavy if you get that in your number. So like, well, I'll explain it one more time before we do it, just to make sure that everything is clear. The only thing that I'm afraid of if I shuffle the packs back into the box, the heavies and the lights, is if the calibration is slightly off on the weights. At least this way I know that I weighed them all at the same time. All right, so we have Arbok. Looks like Muhammad jumping in here with 5 memberships. Thanks so much, man. So we got Pika, got Andrew, the Lunatic, Goran, and there's probably, is that all 5? Or there might be one more coming in here. Got Weezing, Seadra, got the Shelder, Zubat, Kabuto, Tentacool, Horsey, Mysterious Fossil, Ekans. There's the Muck. We hadn't seen a Muck now in a little bit. Let me get these off. We're going to look at the condition here in a second. Let me get these cases out. Now this is from that first batch, which we saw last week. The condition seemed to be really optimal. Had good color, good centering. Didn't see much on print lines. Backside, I thought I saw. At first it looked like there was a white dot right there, but I don't think so. Maybe here on this bottom right hand corner it's really light, but still super clean on your Muck. That's pack number 1. I think he got the same. I think he got the other pack as well. So let's see what he gets there. So there's the Ekans And I want to make sure. Yeah. So Michael, he also got the second one too. So we're going to set his there. I'm going to go ahead and put that one up. But he said, let's go for the stream. Heavy Fossil. We'll definitely appreciate you doing it for the stream, man. Hopefully if you grade that muck, you hit the 10. All right, let's see what this one has. Inspection. These will be updated into your sheet. I did get your email about keeping the sales separate. I guess so you could see for your records. I'll make sure to do that. I'll just copy through some of the information that we saw. All right, let's see what we have here. I'm hoping not too much either, Michael. We did see, it was 2 Gengars. Yeah, back-to-back Gengars last week. All right, we have Arbok, Cloyster, Magmar, Shelter. Muhammad, we do not have the grades yet back from last week's hits. I did get it out a day late. Instead of getting out Thursday morning, I got out Friday morning. They did confirm that they've been received today. So hopefully the grades within a couple weeks or so. All of the March stream grades have been shipped out, so we only have the April stream grades from CGC left. Ditto's not the muck, but again, a kind of a amorphous type Pokemon. So it's, in a way, it's like a muck. He's purple goo. But Ditto definitely does a little bit better price-wise. This one's usually pretty easy to grade too, compared to the others. Again, the condition looks really nice. Check out that bottom side. Yeah, I think that one goes. It didn't look like a white dot. There we go. So good condition. No Dragonites or Gengars. Not yet, anyways. We do have some more fossil heavies later on. I'm getting back a bulk from PSA that I submitted. It was right at the end of January, I believe, or it might have been right at the beginning of February. So they're about 2 to 3 months right now. I still haven't got it back yet. I mean, it's in the mail. And then CGC seems to be typically under a month. All right, who do we have next? Oh yeah, so here's a surprise. So Brian, if you're here, we're going to go ahead and open up your pack. Then we'll start into, looks like the Neo Revs are next. He sent me his Expedition pack, and he bought 9 grading fees. I told was it Spection last week? I told somebody last week. They asked, hey, if I send you a pack and you open it up and stream, will you grade it then? Because I only grade stuff for like as a middleman for people who do live hits. So he sent me his Expedition pack, and I'm going to open that up. So we'll see what he gets here. This will be kind of fun. Man, if we hit a Mew or a Charizard, that would be sweet. I think he said he thought it was a heavy. We're about to find out. At least with Expedition, you have a shot, even if you don't have a holo in there. You've got the reverse holo, and you've got a shot at a Charizard. I think it's 2 off the back. I can't remember, but I'm hoping it's 2. All right, so there's War Turtle. So that'd be kind of cool to grade. Got the Flaffy. Got a Clefairy, Oddish, Ponyta, Potion. Oh, he did get a holo. I mean, it's a Vileplume. It's not the Charizard or anything, but he did get a holo. So we still got the reverse holo in the rare. Man, it's got a really nice swirl right there, too. Got a reverse holo Magmar. Nice. What's on the backside? Oh, man, that's pretty clean. Got a white dot. Expedition is really tough, really bad for having white dots sitting square on the corner. Then we have the Magmar and a Pichu. This Pichu is really, it's got a cool artwork that you see on the sample. There's a demo hole punch card for it. There's another version, am I thinking, with the E3 as well. Pichu, that artwork is seen on several other cards. I believe there's like a Japanese sample version with that one too. Maybe I'm thinking that one wrong. But that and the Hapip you see repeated several times. So I'm going to sleeve all of his because they're all going. He's already bought 9 grading fees for these. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back in here. But nice little surprise that we'd throw in there. So congrats, Brian. You did have a holo. It wasn't a Mew or a Charizard or Mewtwo or anything like that. But you still got it right. Let me put this in here. It was an Expedition pack. Try to get that back to him. Now we're going to start into the Neo Rev. And hopefully all this makes sense to you guys. I did 3 different ways that I was going to do this, and this is the one I didn't want to do. I was hoping to just be really super easy, clean on the weights. But all right, so we have Martin here. He bought 2 Neo Rev first edition packs. And where's my little sheet of paper? I'm going to mark down the numbers that we get. Guess I could have just X'd them out, had it pre-numbered. All right, so let me pull up the Chrome, make sure you guys can see it. All right, so first number generated is 31, so you're going to get a light. This will make it a little easier to make sure people want to buy an art set and you get lights. I can kind of take care of that too. So we got let's just do 31 here. And then let's see what the next one's going to be. And you got a 15. 13, 14. All right, man. So you hit 2 lights, or at least most likely lights. I mean, I guess the good thing about this is if you hit, one of these light packs, you might have a chance of having a holo in there, unless we see all 12 holos. There's an Entei and there's a Suicune artwork. I'll try to remember which artworks have went out. Maybe I should spread those out just so that we can grab from them pretty evenly. Alright, so there's Martin. I'm going to go ahead. I've shuffled them up already, but I'm going to pull out the artworks. That way if somebody does end up buying a set of 4, and he hits all lights, I really hope that doesn't happen, or somebody buys a couple packs here, a couple packs there. I can maybe make a note of it and give them their artworks. So these are all the lights. I guess the heavies don't matter as much. Keep those there and the heavies there. All right, Martin, thanks for trying for it. I don't think we got you a heavy though. All right, next up we have Matthew. We've got number 12. All right, so it looks like Matthew, you did hit heavy. Let me make sure I'm just gonna. I didn't want to draw them normal because then I was going to have to reweigh them again. I guess I could have individually baggied each one of them. Put the weight on it and said, hey, this is probably heavy, but I did not go that route since we're going to open it. But let's see what we have here. I don't know what the weight on this one is, but we're gonna hope that it is one of the heavy ones. I can't remember where it's at. We're going to try 3 off of the back, but man, it could be like 2 cards off the back or something just completely different. I see a different sheen, so I think we got this one right. I believe this one is going to be a holo. All right, guys, what do you think? What's going to be the holo here for Mr. Matthew? Order 3420. Matthew Wheeler, is this you? Got Stantler, Unknown Bee, Balloonberry, Quillfish, Shuckle, Chinchou, Staryu, got a Murkrow, Apom. If we pull the Shining Magikarp or the Shining Gyarados, that's a free. You can get that graded for free. Oh, I thought it was the next one. I was like, man, Smoochum. That's not even rare. Porygon 2. That's not too bad. This one's there's so many low pop 10s, and like the Porygon 2 from the light. Is it Dark Porygon 2? That one's pretty easy on the Destiny side, I believe, but I think it's pretty tough on the Rev side. Wow. You can see, I thought it was print lines, but it's actually that's just the bookcases. You see those right there? I was looking at them like, man, it's got print lines that are pretty prominent right down the middle. But I was like, why does it stop? I do believe there is a tiny one on the left side, but man, that's actually really clean for Neo Rev. All right, so let's look at the back side. See the white dots. See one there, dead center, one right there. I mean, they're small, but you can see them. Might be one of those. I'm hoping that it's just like extra on the card and you can kind of pat it in, but I definitely see the white dots. Not too prominent though, so that's a good thing. All right, well, congrats, Matthew. You didn't pull the Shining Magikarp or Gyarados, but you did get yourself a heavy pack. There's that Porygon 2. And then we'll get the rest of your cards in here as well. I can't remember what I think it's like the one that I don't like the least. Maybe it's Delibird, but you can get like Ho-Oh. How thick was this holo? I don't think there's a bleed for the Porygon 2, but if you get a hollow bleed on the first edition Neo Revs, those are pretty tough to come by. It's a lot easier on the Unlimited. Maybe we'll pull like a Ho-Oh and it'll have a true hollow bleed. That'd be kind of cool to go over. All right, let's see who's next. We have Lucas, order 3424. I'm gonna go ahead and number these out. That way we just have it here. And then we'll see what he gets. Sorry for the sloppy handwriting. Just trying to get through it pretty quick. All right, let me pull up the Chrome. Hopefully I won't forget to do that. All right, who do we have? We got 27. All right, so that'll be a light. And then what do we have here? 36. 2 more lights. All right, Lucas, I'm going to get you an Entei and then a Raikou. And if any of you guys open up these light packs, let me know. I'd love to know if you ended up getting just a regular rare, if you end up getting a holo rare. There's actually some pretty cool non-holographic rares. You got like the Lugia, the Ho-Oh, you got the Raikou, Suicune, and Entei. They're different artworks from the holo versions. And I like that. I like that it's a little bit different. Okay, so we're 5 packs in. We have 1 holo pack. Next we have Miral. There we go. Shining T-Tar, Blasty Boy, Chansey. What could be next? Maybe another shiny. Rusty Udaman. 1 Neo Rev first edition. Were you the one who got the Shining Tyranitar last time? Another person who graded the Shining Tyranitar from the Neo Destiny ended up grading it a 10. But you can't get the Shining T-Tar in the set unless you're saying you want a Shining or a T-Tar. There's not Tyranitar in this set. You got a Shining Tyranitar in Neo Destiny, a regular Tyranitar in Neo Discovery. Unless T-Tar is like something else. But Blasty, you got Chansey. That's some base set stuff there. I don't think we're doing much base set today. But all right, let's see what we have here. All right, I can sit here and talk forever. Before we do, we got excess cash 10 or. He said he just gifted 5 memberships. I saw you upgraded to Charizard as well. Definitely appreciate that. You've got Richard, Steve, Giovanni, Anthony, and Tate. You were all just gifted a membership by Mr. XS Cash. Thanks for jumping in there, man. All right, let me see what Miral's going to get. We've got number 13. Oh, you were 1 off. You did end up getting the light. Looks like we haven't done a Misdreavus yet. 1 for 6 so far. Unless, like I said, we were only 0.02 of a gram off in weights from what we classified as a heavy versus a light. Can be a good thing. Can also be one of those things where I'm hoping we get all 12 of the holos right, but you just never know. All right, who do we have next? We have Eric. And I put T here because the next purchase is also by an Eric, but it's a different Eric. His order 3427. He bought 1 Neo Rev first edition, and he also bought 1 heavy first edition for Fossil. So let's start with the Neo Rev. Let me pull up the Chrome again and see what we have. Number 25. Man, this feels like what's that game? It's not The Weakest Link. It's that one where there's like a bunch of briefcases up there, and they're like trying to get to the $1 million briefcase. So let me get the Raikou. A lot of clicking back and forth. So I got another light. Guess this will make it like truly random from where, rather than going straight down through a box. And then we've got his Fossil First Edition Heavy. And these just come in on consignment. Got an Aerodactyl pack, so maybe this one will give us a little bit of inclination to the quality. Looks like I forgot the pack that we opened up. Where are we at? Sorry, Matthew. I'm going to go back in here and put your wrapper off to the side. Let's see what he gets. Yeah, deal or no deal. That's it right there. One, 2, and 3. Hopefully this gives us a good idea of the quality for the rest of these, but we'll just have to see. There's Golem. That's my favorite non-holo from Fossil. There was one guy who pulled the Golem, Geodude, and the Graveler all in a single pack. He ended up grading all three of them as well. Horsey, Energy Search. All right, let's see. What did you guys call? Come on now. You know there's no Snorlax in here. Justin's calling Gengar. We got Hitmonlee. Somebody's calling Gengar non-hollow. I hope not. Ooh, Zapdos. There we go. And again, all of these have that little error with the evolution box. That's on first edition side anyways. Looks like we've got some decent quality again. Backside looks pretty clean. See if that back corner, that bottom corner, yeah, that looks clean too. Slightly off center, but not much. Let's look at the hollow. I'm not seeing any print lines. It's usually tough to see on Zapdos, but I'm not seeing any here. Maybe you guys can see a little bit better than me. Really nice border. I'm not seeing any chipping. That's what you want to see for condition. So it looks like these fossil packs are looking pretty good. Did anybody call Zapdos? Jesse, did you call Zapdos before it showed? I know there's a little bit of a delay. All right, Eric T. Thanks so much. Sorry, you got a light pack. It's only been one heavy so far, and that went to Mr. Matthew. All right, what do we have next? Who do we have next? All right, looks like we have Eric N. He bought a V-Star Universe plus one heavy fossil. So we'll start with his V-Star Universe, and then we'll do the heavy fossil. Yeah, so he's got two of these little baggies here. What do you guys think? Are we going to get a God pack in this one? And if not, what do you think the big hit's going to be? V-Star Universe has continued to be pretty fun because you guys bought in some last week, and we did pretty good. I ended up putting a few more up just as a cheaper option in case you guys didn't want to buy into the vintage stuff. What do we have here? We got Charizard V. There we go. Set these right here. That's going to be your first hit. Inspection, keeping up with the hollows again. About missed it. Put the one Neo Rev, and then what do we got here? What's this guy's name? Volkner? Is that a Volkner? I'm not really sure. I'm just throwing out names now. Well, I should have all these names down, but man, I feel like they add new trainers, and I haven't seen any of the cartoon. Definitely haven't seen the Japanese side. Ooh, we got a Mewtwo V-Star. Always expect Mewtwo's to be more popular. It's like when you watch the TV, the first movie, you think Mewtwo. Like how can you beat a Mewtwo? I mean, he just destroys everything. You got Mew as well, but a lot of times when you get to the actual card in the game, they're not that great. Volo, wasn't too off with Volkner. Regigigas V-Star. V-Star Universe recently got a reprint. I'm too scared to buy into the reprint because I don't know. During a reprint, that's just an easy way to push out boxes that were resealed along the way. So all the boxes that I have are from the initial waves. So far, we haven't ran into any issues with these, which is good. Steven says, TCA Game would love to see some X and Y and Sun and Moon available again. I'm thinking about doing this Unbroken Bonds. Typically, I would set those up for like a Thursday stream, but this vintage stuff has been doing so well on Tuesday nights, and we only have the one stream. I've been doing that. But yeah, I've got a case, right? It's actually with an arms ring for Unbroken Bonds. I just haven't broken down to open it yet. There's a Hisuian V-Star. Hisuian Zoroark V-Star. Ooh, there we go. Got an Electrode Magmar. Got that Simisear V-Star. Is that the second? I think that's the only SAR we've hit, right? Martial Losses, we have pulled multiple God packs from them. You know, we hit our first one, was it 2 streams ago with Muhammad? Oh, I was like, there wasn't a hit there. There's the Mewtwo. Justin Huerta, member for 8 months. He says, hit the like button for this legend Gengar. Well, if you like the video, hit that like. If you don't worry about it. But thank you, man. Justin, he's such a great mod. He's always up in here helping out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So we got 16 hits in that one. We had 2 SRs right there in that one pack, and then we had the 1 SAR. Yeah, 8 months. James, I've missed... I saw that picture or video or whatever it was where you're walking with little Jet at South Mountain. Maybe we want to go to South Mountain. All right, Eric, we still have your Fossil Heavy. I think we just did a Aerodactyl. Let's get a different one. Let's do a Zapdos artwork. Let's see what you get. What are you guys calling here? Is everybody calling Gengars? Steven says, would love to see Team Up, Cosmic, Unbroken Bonds, and Unified Minds. Man, I just put a Team Up booster box into auction for consignment for somebody. That thing's already over $1,000. Team Up, man, is continued to just skyrocket. Man, another Golem. Look at that. So we got Cloyster, Energy Search, got a Krabby, Geodude, got Gambler, Ammonite, Grimer, Slowpoke, Moltres. There we go. Start off with back-to-back legendary birds from this second set of 12 packs. Wow, that one looks good. We'll look at it a little bit closer right here, but there's the Moltres. Again, really nice, clean hollow. This one seems to be almost more well-centered. Slightly shifted up, but not much. Top corners are good. I do see that white dot there, but if you turn it, it disappears. So I don't actually think that was a white dot. I believe that was just where the light's catching it because it's coming down at an angle. It's hard to even see it. It's a good looking Moltres, man. Big congrats on that one. Way to go, Eric. Pulled some fire. Get this one sleeved up, and then I think we've got a Neo Rev next, and then I'm just whatever orders have been placed since we started this stream. I realized we started off really slow and kind of boring, not to mention that we were down for a while. All right, let me pull up the Chrome. Let's see what we have. Number 36, but we've already seen 36, so we're going to regenerate the number. And it's 16, still a light. Man, this thing's on a light streak. Oh, this is for, right here, Nicholas. It's the only order I had left. The Nicholas 3430. Now, there was one order placed before this one, but it hadn't cleared. In fact, it looked like it was going to fail. So we'll just have to see. So if we go back in the numbers. All right, so we're going to put an Entei in this one. Hopefully I don't get the heavy and light stack mixed up. That wouldn't be good, would it? Justin says there are 24 packs left, so that means we sold, what did we sold, like 6 or 8 before? So we sold at least 4 packs. All right, let me go over here and see what orders we have. Yeah, the order before that one ended up being canceled. So the next order is, we're going to have Cole. It's tough to do these orders in the middle of the video, but we'll get it taken care of. This is order 3431. And what did you buy? All right, you bought 1 Neo Rev. All right. I'll throw your order to on hold. Make sure I'm on the right page. Pull it up for you guys. And let's see what he gets. Number 20. Man, another light. That's crazy. We're going to get to where there might only be heavies left. But, I mean, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lights. So we went 1 for 9. But as we remove each one of these, I need some of these over here now too. We've got some deal or no deal stuff going on here, I guess. Making your odds get better. Could have went the other way too, though. Oh, you gotta pull the chrome down. then we'll see who's next. I'm ready to open some Neo Rev. Somebody's got to get some heavies, right? Alright, so the next order is, who we got here? Looks like Chi. What did Chi get? Chi's had some pretty good luck in the past. One Pack Magic was his shout out. I'm hoping so for you. Put that on hold. One Rev. Right? Yeah, he had one Rev pack. Alright, here we go. What do we got? Number 7. Looks like Chi hit his 1 Pack Magic. Alright, so we got a Raikou heavy pack coming up. Alright guys, what do you think? What is Chi going to get? Is he going to hit the holo? Is it going to be a dud? So far, we're 1 for 1 on getting it right for which pack should have a holo. I'm hoping we go 12 for 12. That would be fantastic. One, that means everything's sold out, but also means that that .02 made the difference. 1, 2, 3, and it looks like it's right. What I can see, I don't know if you guys can tell, but the surface is just a little bit different. All right, we have Rocket's Hideout. We've got Graveler, Parasect, Swinub. What are you guys calling? Shining Magikarp again. Look at that. Articuno. I don't think there's an Articuno. Got Goldeen, Remoraid, Snubble, Zubat. What are we calling here? Shining Gyarados, Blissey. Calling the Raikou. Man, Raikou would be kind of sweet to pull. Ooh, got the Celebi. Now looking at this one, you can see there's only just like this slightest amount that's hollow up there. It's kind of crazy. But I've seen some with even less than that, which is kind of nuts. So I doubt that we would have a hollow bleed. I feel like there's a print line right here. You don't see print lines very often on non-hollows, but you can kind of make it out. See it right there? And what does the backside look like? Gotta always look at that backside. Did anybody call the Celebi? See Carp, Jumpluff. I don't think anybody called it. Top edges look good. Bottom edges look pretty good. One white dot right there. Very cool. Pulled the Celebi. Man, that's the... I wonder if this would... Should it technically be heavier if you have this, the hollow full layer and then more ink? Like heavier ink on the surface? Because you're seeing less hollow, but that hollow full layer is still there. That'd be really tough to find a swirl on a Celebi. Man. Justin Huerta says 76K. Yeah, we went back down. I made it up to 76,000 in about 10, and then they slowly kind of trickled down. But yeah, I didn't see that we hit it again, so that's awesome. We hit it twice. We hit it last video, and then it looks like we hit it this video too. $76K again. Yeah, that's it right there. All right, congrats, G. You had some 1 pack magic. You hit one of the... It's the Celebi the 251? Let's look at... Oh, that's way back in there now. I think that's kind of like the Dragonite spot, if I'm thinking right. All right, let me see who's the next order. We've got Matthew. What did Matthew get? I think this is a different Matthew. So he got 2 heavy fossil. So we got double hits coming in right here. Remember, this is a different box. Typically, you don't see 3 of the same hollow. We had saw 2 Gengar and a Dragonite in the previous one. But this is a different box that we're looking at. We finished up that one with the first 2 hits, if I'm thinking right, which the condition was fantastic on that first box. And the second box so far is looking like it's pretty good too. All right, so let me pull this off to the side for a second. Let's get there's a Lapras artwork, and then there's our second Aerodactyl. Let's get these out. All right, we're going to do the Lapras first, and then we'll hit the Aerodactyl. All right, guys, what are you calling? Is anybody, we're already seeing some Gengars and Dragonites in the calling. Justin, Gengar, Dragonite back to back. That's what everybody wants, right? Or double Dragonite. I wonder if that's ever been done on camera. Seen an Articuno. All right, we've got Graveler, Tentacruel, Cloyster, Psyduck, Ekans, Geodude, Ammonite, Gambler, Grimer, Shelter, another Muck. 2 Mucks. Kind of similar to what we saw. Actually, this centering is a little bit more off on this one. On the back side, was the front like that? It didn't pick up as hard on the front side. I'm not seeing any print lines. Let me see if those bottom... Yeah, that was just a glare, because I thought I saw 2 spots that looked like whitening on the bottom edge right there and right there. But that's just where the bevel is kind of picking up the light. So the back centering is definitely not as good, but the condition is still optimal. I've been really satisfied with the condition we've seen from Fossil lately. It almost surprises me how good of condition we've seen from so many of these boxes. All right, pack number 2. Come on, Matt. See what you get out of this one. Got another Shelter. All right, we have Golduck, Weezing, Ghastly, Shelter. I'd probably say Golduck is maybe my second favorite. I'd have to think a little more. Maybe Magmar. I would probably go with Golduck. Ekans. So the next one. It is another Zapdos. So we've doubled up on that one too. We've seen 3 legendary birds and a Muck. And again, this one doesn't have... Man, I can't figure out the centering for these 12 packs, because the centering on this one looks really nice. Bottom side. Maybe there is a small white dot on this one, but it's definitely not as pronounced as you see right there. I think it's just the beveling. Because when you flip around this way, they all but disappear, as if we were looking at the top 2 edges. Any print lines? Again, I think the print lines are good. Great condition there. Congrats on your Zapdos pull. I hope you like Muck. You guys know that's not my favorite pull, but you got one. You got a Muck, you got a Zapdos, and then you've got your other non-holos. Thanks for joining in on the stream, Mr. Matthew. Then we'll see who's next. Looks like there were at least a couple more orders. Unless more have been placed. Let's see what we have. So that was Matthew. There's Justin. So Justin, you're going to be next. Of course, if these guys buy something sealed, that'll show up on my order list too. Well, Justin, he bought 2 Neo Rev packs as well. This is order 34. All right, man. Best of luck to you. I'm hoping, hope you get 2 heavies. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? All right, I'm on the random number generator. Let me pull up the Chrome. I'm trying to keep an eye on chat, but it's a lot of screen time tonight. Here are the numbers. Oh wait, you can't see them, but number 19. Okay, so that's one we haven't had yet. Just cross it off. And 17. Again, 2 lights. Everybody who's bought 2 packs so far hasn't worked out. What's up with that? All right. Let's see. Let's get a Suicune and a Raikou out of here. So we've had 2 heavies, and then what's that for lights? We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We got 14 lights left. So I mean, 14 versus 10. You still have a better chance of getting a light than a heavy, but you get better odds. Was that 2 for 12, something like that? Matt says you can ship those cards to me. Muhammad says I got 2 Neo packs and 1 fossil. Uh-oh. Mo's jumping in. All right, after Justin, we have, it looks like Brian. I think he might have got a fossil heavy. Let's see. Yep, he did. I can't remember if I put the ship sealed option back on the fossil heavies. Man, I hope I didn't. If I did, and somebody asking to ship sealed, I may not see that. Let me go back through and just check on those real quick. If I did, I want to remove that option at least until tomorrow. But I got your order ready, Mr. Brian. You guys just give me a minute. Oh yeah, I've got the ship sealed option on there right now. I need to remove that. Make sure that these guys didn't want to have their ship sealed that I've already opened up. That wouldn't be good. I have to talk to them a little bit after the fact. So where'd it come from? Yeah, Brian, he definitely want to have his opened from what I'm seeing there. And then where's Justin at? All right, Justin was open up as well, which I can go back and check. Was it Eric maybe? Yeah, his was open too. So I think we're set on all them. Let me go ahead and take care of Eric. Martial Law with the super chat. He's dropping the mic over there. What is that thing? Is that like a pear? A green pear? I'm gonna say it's a pear. All right. I think is Zapdos artwork next. I believe it is. Section said I assumed it was intentional. It wasn't, which I don't mind if somebody had hit it, but I don't want to accidentally open up a pack that just during the live because I'm not looking at it as intense. I try to leave it just one way or the other during the live event so I don't get it mixed up accidentally. Got the Shelter, Psyduck, Kabuto, Recycle, Tentacool. What anybody call it? Oh, it's a potato. It's a right pair. All right, Brian, you got, look at that, another Moltres. Man, look at that. Trying to see. I think that's just extra fuzz on the side. It's a good looking Moltres. I mean, you do have a tiny bit of silvering right here. But overall, man, that's a really strong pull. I'll take Moltres any day. Way to go, Brian. So far, no Charizards. No Shining Gyarados or anything like that. But we've only opened up 2 of the heavy packs from Neo Rev so far. At least, and we've at least gotten those right, which is a good thing. All right, Brian. Hope you liked it. All right. Looks like Chi is back. What did he get? Did he get another fossil heavy? Need to check. Make sure he's want to have it open. Yep, you want to have it open live. 34-37. Make sure it is. Yeah. All right. Double checking that. Make sure on these heavy packs we got. Trying to spread the artworks around. I believe we're on a Lapras now. Yeah, we're on a Lapras. These didn't come with any tamper evidence seals. All right, Chi, let's see what you get, man. Man, if we pull any of the legendary dogs, and it's like super good. I mean, man, those, the Ampharos, the Blissey, those are all like just super expensive in a 10. Like the Shining Magikarp and Shining Gyarados hold the most value once you start dropping down to anything below a 10. But those other ones are just, they're up there. You can see 5 figures on many of them. Even Miss Drevis, I mean, that's a pretty tough one too. All right, here we go. The Wide Ride New England says Kabutops. Oh, it's the Gengar. Man, we've been doing Gengars back and forth. We'll do any Gengar or Dragonite pull from Fossil First Ed. We'll do those for free shipping. Oh, man, it's clean. Man, the backside's super clean. Centering isn't perfect. But man, that condition's pretty optimal. Wow, big congrats, Chi. We've got to pull several Gengars now. Nice. Congratulations, man. Inspection said he weighed the box himself, so no tamper seals. Great. It's good to know. It's kind of how I do it too. Although if I ship out a sealed or something like that, sealed heavy, then I try to put something with it if it doesn't already have a tamper seal on it. All right, let me refresh the page and see what it was, because that was the last one showing is ordered, but I think Muhammad said he placed one. Oh yeah, we've got, wow, 6 orders that were just placed. Probably because the box is starting to heat up a little bit. At least we think. It's not I guess not the box, but the packs have better odds than normal. All right, so we have Harrison next. Order 3438, and he bought 1 Rev pack. We'll throw it on hold. Make sure we're on the random number generator, and I'm going to pull up the Chrome. All right. What's going to be your number? Got an 8. Looks like you have a hollow chance, my friend. And it's as good as we can get anyways. If you guys weren't around when we weighed the box, we did the full box. We weighed it out, and there ended up being 12 that were slightly set apart. There were 6 that were, or there were 7 packs that very confident that they were going to have a hollow, another 5 that were the heaviest weight. So here we go. Wes Bragg said, did you see Danny Phantom's vid about celebrations where he talked about the PSA graded metal Zards? Pretty interesting. I did not. What did he say? All right, we have Graveler, Balloonberry, Mad Cargo. Anybody calling? Muhammad's calling. Blissey just is calling. Ampharos. We got Ho-Oh, man. Ho-Oh would be sweet. That one looks really nice. Snubble. Can you imagine if there had been a hollow Lugia in this set too? Remoraid. Seeing another Celebi. Uh-oh. Somebody's calling a double. Ah, it's the Delibird. For me, this is my least favorite one. I don't like Delibird that much. But Harrison, I'm glad you did get a hollow. I hope you like the Delibird. But let's look at the condition of this one. The front. Just go ahead and say it. The front's perfect. Maybe a little bit thinner yellow left border. Could be the way I'm holding it too. If I do it like this, the right border kind of looks a little smaller. All right, let's look at the back side. That's not bad. Looks like maybe a white dot there, but I think it's just the angle that we're looking at it. Although the light shouldn't pick up on a bevel on that side. See it? You kind of see it better with my finger in the background. So I think that one corner right there, I'm trying to look at it because it doesn't look like a white dot. But it could be. I don't have very good light outside of right here in the middle of the camera. pretty good condition there for that Neo Rev Delibird. It's not the Ho-Oh I wanted. It's not my card, but I bet Harrison would have been happy with a Ho-Oh too. All right, so we're 3 hollows in. I don't know how many packs total we've went through. Is it maybe 16? I'm thinking 15, 14. We're still under the 1-to-3 ratio, that's for sure. Maybe it's only 13 packs. John Paline. He says, member for 3 months at Charmander level. It says 3 months to remember, but a fan for life. Definitely appreciate that, man. Thanks for being here for 3 months. All right, we have Jose next. I got to make sure that when I look at these orders, that they're not the canceled orders, too. I've seen some failed ones along the way. Jose, same thing. He wants 1 Neo Rev pack. Good luck, Jose. Hope you get a heavy. They are still at large right now. I think this might make the last few packs doing it this way a little bit harder to sell, because you're definitely going to know if it's a heavy or not. Unless we keep going at this rate. At this rate, we might have a heavy as the last pack. All right, so I got that one on hold. Pull up the Chrome. Oops, don't want to dox anybody. If there was any information there that showed, I will make sure to remove that later on. 29. Have we already had that one? Yes, we have not had 29, so you got yourself a light. Sorry, Jose. Maybe you have a chance in there. So far, we went 3 for 3 on the heavies. Hoping that we go 12 for 12, but if we don't, keep that in mind, and you may have a chance at something other than a rare. Westbragg says, TCA Gaming said, kind of common sense stuff about the PSA 10 metal Zards being in thousands for recent sales and how that would affect the price of UPC boxes. Guess we'll just have to see how many 10s come from PSA. They weren't that tough before to get that 10. I think my mom is going off in a conversation in the background, so if you hear her, sometimes she forgets. All right, so we have Nicholas, and his shout out is Lucky, and if I forget to read your shout out, I do apologize. I definitely will get your shout out if you place it prior to the video. But he says Lucky ? And he bought 1 Rev. We'll have to see if you're lucky. Let me pull up the Chrome. Let me look at the chat right before I do it. I think I saw somebody. Oh yeah, Muhammad, $5 super chat. He said, Rusty, you think for difficult to weigh boxes, you should do as a regular box, no weighing. I wanted to do that, but at the same time, these packs are so expensive. I wanted to give the option. I did put in the little disclaimer on, before you bought the pack, well, not the disclaimer, but like the description itself. You do take the risk, but we're going to try to open up the heaviest 12, and that way, at least, for the most part, if we get it right, then everybody, kind of wins out, because you get to keep your light pack. And then, but yeah, I mean, you could do the unweighed thing. That's what I did before. We'll see if this works out smooth, and if it's not something that you guys like, then, next time we do a box that's hard to weigh, maybe we'll just go the other route, just do it straight unweighed and, sell it that way. All right, so let me go ahead and generate this number for Nicholas. Wish him luck. 23. Yes, we haven't seen a 23, so it looks like his pack is light as well. Let me switch off the Chrome. Looks like Miss Drevis is next. All right, sorry, Mr. Nicholas. Let's see what we have here. Still not entirely sure on the next week's box just yet, but we've got a couple things pending. All right. Who's next? We have Muhammad. And I see you placed 2 orders. You had mentioned that, so maybe I'll go ahead and pull them both up, see what you have. So Muhammad, You got one Neo Rev. This is order 3442 and 3443. You got one Rev. That's going to be unweighed. Then it looks like he also got. We got two. We got two Rev, and then one heavy fossil. Hopefully my mom doesn't get into it too bad back in there. All right. Here we go. Chat's there. Everybody wish Muhammad luck. Let's go ahead and see what he gets for his 2 Rev packs. So number 35. All right, another light. So there's, and these things are going, they're dwindling. And then number 30. Man, 2 more lights. Look at that. That's crazy. All right. Sorry, Muhammad. Let me pull that off of there. Got a Suicune and a Raikou. So what are we down to? We got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10 light packs left. We still have 9, I believe that's 9 heavy. It's getting closer to 1 and 2 odds. There's that, and then you still got your heavy fossils. Sorry, Mo. Maybe you'll pull something really good out of your pack. We're gonna go with the Zapdos artwork. I didn't check to see if you had like a shout out in there. I don't see one on that one. That was 43. Let's see what you have for 42. I forget to look sometimes. Yeah, there we go. I don't see anything. All right, what are you guys calling? Is he gonna make it up with the Dragonite pull? I hope so. All right, we have Magmar, Seadra, Golbat, Recycle, Mysterious Fossil, Kabuto. Have the Horsey, Ekans, Energy Search, Krabby, and the Hypno. No Dragonite. Again, super clean. This one seems to have the slightly smaller edge on the bottom, but not too far off. Let's look at the backside. Always got to check that backside. Again, very clean. The only spot I thought I saw a white dot was right there, and you can definitely see it kind of goes away. Same thing on that edge right there, that top right. Condition's pretty good. The centering isn't perfect on it, but it's not too bad either. So it's slightly shifted down. That would probably be the one flaw that I pointed out. You guys, you best be glad that I don't I don't do grading, because man, I don't know if I'd ever give anybody a 10. All right, Muhammad. Sorry, no Dragonite or Shining Gyarados. Muhammad said, "Grade it, Rusty." Yeah, we can grade it if you want. All right, who's next? It looks like Eric come in here. This is Eric N. Let's see what he got. Oh, forgot to label your order there. And guys, if you don't have any desire to keep your sealed light packs, you can always consign those too. I had somebody ask me about that last time. So, like, if you get a light Neo Rev first edition pack and you don't want to do anything with it, I can sell on consignment through eBay, but you're not going to get the same price that you most likely paid for it. But the good thing about Neo Rev, it's a pretty popular set, so it does hold some decent value. All right, so he bought, what do we have here? We have 2 heavy fossil plus a V-Star Universe box. You did want to have those open, so we're going to do one of 2. We'll do the V-Star Universe box just to give a little modern break in here, and then we'll jump into the heavy fossil packs. This will be 2 of 2. Eric in. Throw his order on hold. There we go. look at chat for a minute or two. So anytime we run a video, anything that's pulled during the live video, you can have graded. I usually send out an email the following morning, but if you've done it before, there's just a spot on my website where you can check out with CGC grading. I only do CGC just because it's a quick turnaround. That's the main reason. And you can get pedigrees, which is kind of cool. And then I really like their, I like their cases too, but it's $20. So, I mean, you could do it cheaper if you did it yourself, but if you're only grading like one card, I'm not charging any extra shipping for that. I'll just ship it out with your other stuff. So it does work out in that way. It does cost me a little bit more shipping 3 different ways. To CGC, it costs a little bit. Back from CGC, it costs a little bit. And then it also increases your shipping order a little bit, which is why I've got it marked up to $20. Cheeseburger, my dad loved your stream. Awesome, man. That's awesome. So Spection said, I graded 23 box fresh fossil packs and got 0 10s. Yeah, that was rough, dude. Sometimes that happens, but... Spection says there are 10 first edition Rev left. All right, so there's only 10 left. We had some serious packs bought. Got the Lunatone and Regigigas V-Star. 3 first edition fossils, so we've had at least 2 of those bought. Wow, so it looks like we might, very possible we might sell through these, both of the fossil first ed heavy box, just the heavy packs from a box, and then the Neo Rev unweighed. There's a Fire Energy. Got the Mewtwo V. Pulled a couple SRs there. Yeah, if that one box works out that you're talking about, Spection, that could be fun next week. There's the Machamp V. Bam! You guarantee at least a V when you open up these high class packs, which is why they're pretty sought after. Crazy enough, right now these high class boxes, they're cheaper in many cases than your 30 pack boxes, which is kind of nuts if you ask me. Is this Colress? I believe it's Colress, right? And then we have the Simisear V-Star. Unbox said, did all the Neos sell? I don't think so, but you should be able to check right here, tcigaming.com. It'll be on the home page, or you can hit the live grading link that's at the top of your chat, which might be over here. There's MewV. Not too bad. Maybe we'll get a double SAR box or God pack. We haven't seen one of them since last or 2 streams ago, right? That was the, is it Satao? Satao? I always pronounced it wrong. Simisear V. Yep, got a Radiant Gardevoir. I can't remember, what is the big hit from V-Star Universe? I get them mixed up, I feel like. Got that. Ooh, wow, that's a good looking one. So it looks like it is a double special art rare box. We have the Goodra. Is that Goodra? Or Sliggoo? Goomy, Sliggoo, Goodra. I think it's Goodra. Dustin says, do you think WotC Unlimited boxes will ever go below 5K? They got pretty close. Fossil, Base Set 2, Gym Heroes, Jungle, they were all pretty close to 5K maybe 6 months ago. But they've bounced back pretty good. I think the bottom right now is around 7K or so for like Fossil, Gym Heroes, that kind of stuff. All right, not too bad. I'm going to show you your hits again, Eric, and then we're going to open up your Fossil. That one has to be the coolest one. The Zacian, I thought it was Suicune, but it's Zacian V, right? Did I say Suicune? Oh, this. So Irida's the big hit in this one. Dustin says, oh, wow. Didn't expect them to be that low. Yeah, you can get, like, if you buy individual packs, I mean, you can construct a box that's quite a bit cheaper. Oop, forgot to put this on there already. Did he buy 2? Yeah, I'm just making sure. 2 heavy fossil. And it was 3 fossil that were left. Okay, so actually looks like that was what we have. Erickson might have been the last one who bought the fossil. All right, so we have the Lapras and the Aerodactyl. I want to double check again, make sure it did put in there. Yeah, he wants them open live. All right, let's start with the Lapras. Just Yuri said, name every Pokemon TCG set in order, including holiday releases. I can't. I might be able to get kind of close. You know, all the WotC sets, they're going to be super simple. You got base Jungle Fossil, base set 2, Team Rocket, Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge. Then you got Neo Genesis, Neo Discovery. Southern Islands was, I believe, between Neo Discovery and Neo Revelation, the Neo Destiny Legendary Collection. You got Expedition, Aquapolis, and Skyridge. So there's all your WotC sets. Those are pretty simple. But the EX era, I typically get them a little confused. I could probably name all 16 of them. Same thing with Gen 4. But I would probably get some of them out of order. Gen 4 I might get better than Gen 3. Slowpoke. Zubat. I know Ruby and Sapphire's first. I think it's then Sandstorm, Dragon, Team Magma, Team Aqua, Hidden Legends, Fire Red, Leaf Green. This is where it gets a little difficult for me. It's either like Emerald, Delta Species. You got Holland Phantoms, Legend Makers in there. Crystal Guardians, Dragon Frontiers, Power Keepers. I don't know how far off I was on those. Ooh, it's a Raichu. I haven't pulled this one in a while. I don't get it. I used to never get excited about pulling this card, but I like it a lot more nowadays. Oh, it's got that print line on the right side. I don't think it goes. Looked like it was going all the way through, but it's not showing to go all the way through. I think this is the first one we've seen with a print line. Yeah, again, that's not whitening on the bottom. Inspection says 3 first edition Neo Rev left. Oh, wow. So we're definitely getting down to the nitty gritty on those. Rocket Returns, that's what it was, yeah. Because Team Rocket Returns, well, Team Rocket Returns had the very first gold stars. So it should be, yeah, it should be after Fire Red, Leaf Green. I thought you were saying it was before, but. Unseen Forces, Deoxys, yep. I forgot those 3. But again, I'm kind of just winging it really quickly off the top of my head. If I had to go like super slow, I could probably get all of them, but I would get the order mixed up for some of the EX series. Diamond and Pearl isn't too bad. I mean, because you got Diamond and Pearl base set, you got Mysterious Treasures, Secret Wonders, got Stormfront, got Legend Awakens, but you also have like the Platinums, which are a little subset. You got Platinum base set, you got Supreme Victors, you've got Platinum Arceus, you've got a standalone set, Call of Legends, you've got the Heart Gold Soul Silver, which is base set, Undaunted, Unleashed, and then I think I missed a few sets in there, Rising Rivals or something like that. But if you like list them all out, there's 16 of them, and oh, I spoiled it. See, this is why I shouldn't be thinking too much. I'm over here counting too many cards. All right, so Kabutops is the hit. We will go over just the uncommons and commons quickly after that. Did anybody call it before I flipped it around? Black and white would be kind of same situation, but I think I could get those a little bit more in order. X and Y, I could definitely get those. Sun and Moon, I'd probably get those. And then Sword Shield, I think I could get them as well. See, it does have a white thing right there. Let me see. I believe that little piece right there is on top, but I won't mess with it unless he wants to grade it and wants me to mess with it. But I believe that little white piece here on the corner, it looks like it's just a piece off the edge that's sitting on the top. But I could be wrong on that too. I definitely don't want to mess with it without knowing for sure. If you guys remember, we had 2 Kabutops pulled in a recent video where one of them had like the edges that had like the factory whitening around it, and the other one didn't. I believe the one graded an 8 and the other's graded, I want to say it was a 9.5, but still at an 8, that's pretty good for, you know, what was on it. All right, Eric. No Dragonites this time. Eric has had some pretty good luck in the past, but I didn't see it on that one. Whew. All right. What do we have next? Let me refresh this page If I understood it correctly, we sold. Wow, yeah. And I see there's one pending payment for maybe 2 packs. So if there's only 2 packs on the website and you guys are seeing an error trying to check out, that may be the reason. It will get canceled out after 30 minutes or so if I'm thinking right. So Ian, order 3452. It says your payment is pending, but if it doesn't go through, it may cancel out. So I would just look at it again, check to see if you want to try to finish that payment or not. All right, we have another order from Matthew. Let's see what he has. So Matthew bought 1 Neo Rev. Kind of rolled your E into your W there. And he bought 1 Rev. Got to make sure it's on this number generator before I show the screen. All right, you guys, wish him luck. Let's see what he has. Number 21, is that one we've already had? Nope, it is not. All right, Matthew, you got a light this time. Looks like we're up to the Mischievous booster pack right there. These are the numbers left if you guys want to just check them out. Hopefully I've crossed one off every time. We'll find out pretty quickly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 9 and 9? It's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's it right there. 18 packs left, and we have hopefully nine heavies. All right, who is the next order? Justin. Google's random number generator is not liking the numbers 1 through 12. All right, so Justin, he bought 3 packs. Neo Rev, 3446. And he says, praying with all my heart. Well, I hope that you get at least 1 heavy out of these 3 packs. The odds are almost in your favor now. Heavy versus light. Okay, here we go. Let me pull up the Chrome. We're on the generator. Number 8. That is a lightweight, but unfortunately we already have hit the number 8, so we have to generate it again. 27. Same thing. We've already done that one, so we're going to hit the generator again. 24. All right, so your first pack is a light. Number 12. We've already done number 12. Number 20. Done number 20. Number 7. Done number 7. Hitting a bunch of duplicates now. Same thing with 30. All right, 5. You have a heavy. So we'll open this one. Cross that out. Number 1. All right, you hit 2 heavies. Took a minute, but we got there. All right, so this is your 1 light booster pack. And then these were the 2 that are potentially best chance heavies. I'll go ahead and put this on here. You know, technically, I think you hit a heavy, what, 4 or 5 times? All right, so let's see what he gets. What are you guys calling? Give me 2 calls for what he's going to pull. Man, I didn't bring a water today. Look at that 1 uncommon. Kind of got like a lip thing going on there. All right, we have Flaffy. Got the Hideout. One of the best artworks on a trainer. Got that Dragonite and Pokemon Breeder Fields. I believe there's a Sunflora in the background as well. Quagsire. Zubat. Remoraid. Goldeen. Ooh, got the Houndoom. Does not have the Hollow Bleed. This is one that, again, is really quite expensive if you can pull the 10 off. Which, man, I do see a light print line kind of see it. Hold on. There we go. Right here. It's the only place that I see it. I mean, it's pretty tough to see, but it's definitely there. Let's look at the back side. Good, good, good. Then you have one white dot on this corner. Kind of looks like it's off the edge. But yeah, overall pretty good. You have the one corner white dot. Oh, hey, you bringing me a water? Thank you, baby. Now I won't lose my voice. Looks like somebody's been listening in. You're losing your voice? Maybe it's pollen. I don't know. You were teaching today with those kids, right? Well, but cool deal, man. I think the Houndoom's a really good pull. First edition symbol almost fades into the background on it. This is one that is one of the more prominent hollow bleeds. So the fact that it doesn't show the hollow bleed on that one, I'm going to safely say that these should not have the hollow bleed. Okay, all right. Pack number 2. I'm ready to see a Shining or a Ho-Oh or one of the dogs or Blissey or Ampharos. Got to be one of those, right? 1, 2, 3. Looking like the hollow backside. It looks smooth. So I think we got it right. Snubble, Remoraid, Goldeen, Geodude, Skiploom, Staryu, or Staryu. Yeah, I guess it would be. Shuckle. Oh man, got the Raikou. Oh, man, it looks pretty clean. Dang, you can see it. Raikou's super tough not to get any print lines, kind of like the Blissey and the Ampharos. There's a reason that if you get a 10 on this, I mean, sometimes it can push $10,000. Oh, man, that's still really light in the background. The centering looks excellent. We'll give it a minute. He's got a swirl on his paw. We're going to flip it over here in a second. See the one white dot there and the one white dot there. Again, they almost look like they're on the outside of the edge rather than on the surface. I can't zoom in but so far with this camera. I think I've actually got it. Well, I could zoom in, but I couldn't. I can't focus in that close. Man, that's a good looking card, dude. Congrats on that. You got a Houndoom and a Raikou, so you got the double dog. Which people, I guess these are legendary beasts. I've heard people argue that they're like cats. Like this is a saber-toothed cat. But I don't know. I've always called them legendary dogs. Whew, big hit, man. That's what we've been waiting for. Still got some hits left in the box. Still got plenty of hits left. I mean, it's Neo Rev. Yeah, I've only opened up. I want to say this is my second box ever. I know we have opened up one other. I may have opened up more in the past, at least some packs, but I'm not too familiar on like how it is with duplicates, within this set. All right, let me get back over here. Check out the next order. Congrats, Justin. Looks like we have Nicholas next. Don't see the shout out here. This is order 3447. And he bought 1 Rev. And guys, if you're talking to me in chat, a lot of this I can't see on chat right now, so I'm kind of going back and forth from a few different screens. But here's the number generator. I'll try to check it out. Make sure there's no like super chats that I missed or anything like that. Let me hydrate really quick. Then we're going to generate it and see if Nicholas has a pack. Hey J Rob, I somehow saw your chat in there. Number 14. It's a that's a light. All right, let me switch back over. Switch off the chrome. Looks like oh, I forgot one of your. Sorry about that, Justin. Is that right? 1. Yeah, that's your pack. Don't want you to not get your wrapper. All right, so we'll go with an Entei next. Down to 7 light booster packs. Or supposedly light. I keep saying that because there's still no guarantee. I mean, you guys saw when we weighed it out, it was 0.02 grams difference between what we called a heavy and what we called a light. All right, next order. That was Nicholas. We've got Khalid. He also bought, or yeah, I think it's a he. I really don't know. Order 3448. It's a good assumption in Pokemon, right? 1 Neo Rev. Pulling up the Chrome. Good luck, Khalid. Let's see what you get. Number 28, and that is a light. We're getting down to the last few packs. Or last 13 packs. Is that right? Yeah, I think it's 13 packs. You actually have a better chance at this moment of getting a heavy weighted pack than a light. And I would have never thought it would have turned that way. I had it on that screen again. I'll have to go back and edit that out too. Let's see, what time is it? Let's see, we're at 6:35, so it's about an hour and a half in. I hate that my link didn't go through. If 2 are still pending, well, I won't be able to cancel it out on my end, but I think it should automatically cancel out after 30 minutes. Hopefully it won't take us 30 minutes to get there, but we'll just see how it goes. Order 3449 is next. Yeah, make sure I'm on the right screen. David A. You bought 2 Rev. Can we get a 2 for 2? We haven't seen that. So far, most everybody's been 0 for 2. Should be getting into more duplicates as we run into them. You guys can kind of see the numbers there. So for the heavies, you're looking for 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10, or 11 right now. 34, that's a light. Got a Raikou artwork there. Number 5, we've already seen that one. Number 30, already seen that one. 6, and you got a heavy. So you went 1 for 2. This will be your light. I'm going to go ahead and put that one up before I forget there. Switch off of this Chrome screen. There we go. And this is your 1 heavy. Yeah, I got 2 frames possibly to delete. All right, here we go. What do you have, David? Somebody's calling Ampharos. What's he going to get? We have Octillery, Jinx, Graveler, Skiploom, Staryu, Unknown K. Somebody saw on Ho-Oh. Shuckle. Here, Suicune. Chinchou, we're gonna go up slowly. Make this like slow motion. Call it when you see it, when you know. It's the Misdreavus. Another really low pop 10. This is one that sometimes the eyes, if the holo bleeds show through, like it'll be holographic. It'll have holographic eyes. Oh man, any swirl? It does have the swirl there, but you can see the print lines on it. Right there, different spot. We've this one in the Raikou. This is probably a little bit more prominent than the Raikou print lines from what I'm seeing, but they almost blend when you're looking at it straight. But anybody who's going for the 10 on this, they're going to be looking for those print lines because they're usually they show through pretty good. And I love the swirl. of like the purple and the blues kind of going there in the background. Not very imaginative with, you know, what's going on in the background with a lot of these older WotC sets, but that hollow foil pattern is super nice. Yeah, it looks like that one is a white dot, but again, it almost looks like it's on the outside of the edge. How many are we up to? We've got one dog, no shining so far. Maybe this will be like some of those other videos where it comes down to the last couple packs, and then we end up getting the shinings then. Wouldn't that be epic? That'd be pretty cool. All right, let's see who is next. That was David, and we're up to Mo. What did he get this time? All right, he bought 2 more. Let me go find his other order. That way, if we end up getting lights, at least I can get him an art set. So what were they? So he had Raikou and Suicune. But hopefully he gets some hollows. All right, but that was Raikou Suicune artwork. So it'll be Entei, Mischievous, although that'll be the last Entei. All right, he says, going for round 2 of both light, can I get a complete art set? So that's actually what he was thinking too in the shout out. If I had just read it. 34.50. If you only get 1 light, I'm going to give you the Mischievous because there's only 1 Entei left. But if you get 2 lights, then you'll get that last Entei. All right, it's on that page. Let's pull it up. There we go. Is everybody giving Mo some good luck? We might have to run this generator a few times on these last ones. All right, number 13. Already done. Number 5, already done. 19, already done. 18. All right, so 18's your first light. Make that your Mischievous pack. 26. I'm sorry, man, but you hit 2 more lights. If we end up drawing the last 3 light packs, then everybody's just guaranteed whatever the heavies are, that would be nuts. All right, Mo. You have a light art set. Put that right there. Let me pull it off of this screen while I'm doing it. There's your last 2 Neo Rev packs. Which last week you had a pretty good night. They either it seems to be like feast or famine with what you end up getting. All right, next up we have Jose. I think he bought a lot. All right. Oh, he got 3. So Jose got 3. If you end up getting all the lights, that'd be kind of nuts. Like, it is possible. You would have to get number 22, 32, and 33. So those are the numbers that people don't want. Because there's only 3 lights left, or light weighted that we've weighed. Muhammad says with his super chat, it's cool, Rusty. Name of the game. Yeah, it really is. Anytime you gamble on this stuff, guys, you could go 0 for 4. All right, and Mo did, unfortunately. Number 10. Okay, so there's a heavy. Oh, got to cross it out. Don't want to forget to do that. Number 32. He actually got one of the lights. So let me go ahead and put this in here. 33 and 22 are the last 2 lights. Number 19. Nope. 17. Nope. 27. Number 6. 15. 9. All right, there's another heavy. So you got 2 for 3. All right, Jose. Congrats on that one. It was good timing, that's for sure. Yeah, let's turn off the Chrome. Let's see what you get. What are you guys calling? Are we going to finally pull a Shining? Is it going to happen? Now, you're not guaranteed a Shining in a box because I believe they're just seeded with the regular hollows. You get 12 hollows. There's 16 total hollows, if I'm thinking right. Is Raikou the last one? Number 14? No, Suicune's number 14. Maybe it's 15. I can't remember. It's 14 or 15. Plus the 2 Shinings. But maybe we can hit them. Maybe Jose will get them both. That would be crazy. You could probably reorder them 1 to 6 to avoid a ton of rerolls. Yeah, probably could. Smooch them. Old Rod. Oh, oh man, we got the Ho-Oh. Oh, that's a good looking card. Man, that is so well centered too. That's some fire. I've seen one of these before that had a perfect swirl right there. There's just so little room there to have a print line. And I mean, I don't see one. It could be one in there, but let's look at the backside. Oh, wow. Wow. Dude, you got to grade this one. Jose, you got to go for it, man. That is, I mean, the centering, the condition. Unless I'm missing something because of the light. That one, I would probably give a 10. Holy, that looked really good. Beautiful looking Ho-Oh. All right, next pack. That's gonna be tough to top. Ho-Oh doesn't have like a crazy high 10 price. Just because, I mean, it's still really high. I think it's like a couple $1,000s, maybe 3. I want to say between 3 and 4, but it might not even be that high just because it's a little bit easier to grade in that 10. But still super popular. Unknown L. Skiploom. Quillfish. Shuckle. Man, the light made the S on the Shuckle disappear. Staryu. Got the Jumpluff. Definitely not as good as the Ho-Oh, but still. Yeah, man, that looks good on the holofoil. Pretty clean. I think I do see... Do I? We'll flip it upside down. The bottom right corner looked like it had possibly some whitening. Maybe right on the edge, but man, overall that's still really clean. Jose, I'm gonna say that Ho-Oh so far is the pull of the night. If you want to grade that one, I'll take care of the fee on it. So far, I think the Gengar and then the Ho-Oh, I would take care of the fee. It's just $20. It's not like it's a big thing, but if you want to submit, you know, at a different level or something like that, then that would be on you. But congrats, man. We have 6 packs yet left, so yeah, I think I am going to just redo the generator to go 1 through 6. We're going to say heavy is going to be 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then the light will be 5 and 6. That way it's just much more simple. But let me get in here and see what the next order is going to be. I believe this is where we go to the pending payment, so I'm going to refresh it. All right, so that order was canceled. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we might be sold out. I don't know. It was probably canceled with somebody after the 30 minutes or so because I took forever. All right, we have Georgie. He bought Rev ×2. So it is still possible for you to only get the lights, which are a Misdreavus and a Raikou. But at least they are in your favor. All right, it's on the number generator. Pull up the Chrome. All right, so again, I just renumbered it 1 through 6. 5 and 6 means you get a light. 1, 2, 3, 4 means you get a heavy. All right, you got one of the lights. See what happens. And then you also got one heavy. I'm just glad so far we haven't pulled any non-hollows from the heavy packs. Again, it is a risk, a possibility that it could happen. But so far we've done good. We've been able to weigh them out, the 12 heaviest. All right, guys. Wish Georgie some luck. Programmers just gifted a membership. Man, thank you so much. It looks like Aristotle. You managed to get that. So if you're looking in the background, big thank you to Mr. Programmers. Jordan says, when will you be doing something like this again? Most likely next Tuesday. I don't know if, I mean, it's not going to be Neo Rev again anytime soon. Because if you go and look on eBay, the boxes, like the cheapest ones available, are much more than the 27,000 price tag, which 750 times 36 equals. And then you have fees and things that are lost along the way too. You got Quagsire, Remoraid. So if I could get somebody to sell me a box for 23 or 24,000, you know, maybe we could do another Neo Rev soon. Got Quillfish, Shuckle. Somebody's calling the carp. Ooh, got Ampharos. Are you guys ready to tilt it to see what's going on in the hollow? See if there's print lines. This one and the Blissey are probably the toughest to grade. Oh, man, it's pretty clean, but I think I do see one right here. See between his tail? And he's got a tiny one there in his mouth too. I can't tell if that's one right there. It's almost going the wrong direction. All right, so it's not a perfect hollow, but that's actually a really clean Ampharos hollow. It's pretty tough to find them with that little of a print line in there. I've seen 10s. Well, I've seen only a few 10s ever, but those that I did see did actually have print lines in them as well. All right, what do we have on the back side? Man, look how that's pretty clean too. This is one of those cards where it's worth it. Like, just send it in. If you can get that 10, like, it's such a huge premium. It's already a low shot at pulling it, and there are definitely print lines there, but they're not super distractive. So maybe you got a shot. All right, congrats for Georgie. Hoping I'm saying that right. All right, what is next? We have Michael. He says, thanks. Is order 3454. This is just for one rev. All right, you've got a, what is this, 75% chance of getting a heavy or getting a likely heavy booster pack. Let's pull up the Chrome. Number 2. All right, you got one. Are we finally going to pull a Shining? Are we going to go the whole night without pulling one of those? So, Gem Mint actually needed the unlimited Ampharos. That was the last one. There's only like a few of those that have ever been graded in a 10. The I believe he got the first edition one a little while back. All right, we have Seeking, Balloonberry, Jinx, Snubble, Geodude, Skiploom, Staryu, Unknown K, Quillfish, Shuckle. Ooh, got the Suicune. All right, we'll look at it for a second before we try to pick it apart. Such a cool pull. It's crazy we can do this, you know, all these years later. It looks pretty clean. Oh, I think I see a print line right here. I think that might even be a small vertical line. Oh, man, they're really light. but I can make out a very light print line right here and one right here. No swirl, at least that I can see. It's kind of tough to see with, oh, there it is. You can kind of see it there. You really have to flash it. I mean, you could almost miss it on that one. Yeah, one little white dot there and a white dot there. Great pull. Glad to see this one. So we're only missing the Entei from the 3 legendary beasts. We've only got 2 heavy packs left. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see the shinings? Or do you want to see an Entei, a Blissey? I think I'm going to have to. I mean, we've already seen the Ho. We got to see one shining, right? You think we'll get it on the last pack? All right, next up, we have, this is Eric T. Eric T is next, and then Eric N is after that. So Eric T, he bought also 1 Neo Rev. I don't know why I put Neo Rev on that one and Rev on some other ones. All right, let's pull up the Chrome. All right, the numbers he does not want is 5, and the numbers he would want is 1 or 4. Pulled the 3, so we'll generate it again. All right, he got a heavy. There's 1. All right, there's the last possible heavy right there. We Ride New England says, I'm not a huge fan of the shining from the set. Man, it's the first shinings. I wish they had done Gyarados in Celebrations instead of Magikarp, but I'm glad they at least put a shining in there. Octillery, Goldeen. Gyarados is technically the first shining. He's number 65. Magikarp is number 66. Oh! And there's the shining Magikarp. This is the original. Man, the front looks clean. Number 66. I'm thinking a 10, if you were able to get this one in a 10 from PSA. Or maybe similar value, CGC Pristine 10. I think it's roughly about 3,000 or so. Maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower. It's been a while since I've sold one. One light white dot there, and then let me see. Yeah, I think there's one white dot there. I still have to say the Ho-Oh is the best condition one we've seen so far. The Shining Magikarp, if you want this one graded, I will take care of the cost of that. The Ho-Oh Shining Magikarp. Do the Shining Gyarados if we pull that one. Congratulations, dude. You got the only Shining so far. It'd be nuts if the last one was Shining Gyarados. The last 2 holo packs be the 2 Shinings. I don't know if we're that lucky, but it's not the first time it would not be the first time that we've had some crazy luck like that. Nicholas says 3,600. All right, so I went too far off. Whew. All right, who is next? I think Eric N. He's next, and then after that, there's 2 more packs that were bought with Neo Rev. So I believe what we're opening up next might be Fossil. Let me see. Oh yeah, so he got the last 3 Fossil heavy. Mr. Charmander level. I have to make sure to note all these discounts later on because I know Muhammad bought some. So we're going to switch to 3 Fossil packs, and then we're going to finish with the 2 Neo Rev. It's pretty cool the way it's turning out. About perfect for the stream, too. Eric said he would love for it to be graded. Sweet, man. Hopefully it gets a good pull or a good grade. Justin Huerta says, Rev pulled me a Shining Carp a couple of years ago. That's awesome, man. We haven't seen a Dragonite yet either, so if we pull a Dragonite, then I'll pay for that grading fee. Krabby, Tentacool, Gambler, Recycle, Horsey, Ekans, Zubat. Oh, that wasn't Eric that got the Shining Magikarp, wasn't it? Let's see if Eric Ian can follow up with something sweet. He got the Gengar. The second Gengar. That's 4 Gengars from 23 fossil packs that we pulled so far. Oh, look at that. Another clean one. And of course, Eric, like I said, I'll take care of Gengar and Dragonite when we pull these. Super clean. And I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to flip it upside down. I'm confident. Yeah, that was just like a bevel. See those bottom edges? Wow. Man, congrats. The Erics are doing it again. He's still got 2 more packs to go. Man, I just accidentally clicked the mouse. That would have sucked if I had like ended the broadcast. Where's the mouse at? That would not have been good. All right, next pack. The Eric luck. All right, we have Sandslash, the Fuji, the Golduck, Krabby, Energy Search, Ammonite. Why do I have a fly in here all of a sudden? Shelter, Psyduck. You have another Dragonite. Man, look at that. Oh, so clean. Let's look at that top edge. Man, we're going to wear out our welcome with all these Dragonites that we're pulling. You can get both of those graded. 3 cards in a row. Always in with a bang. We still have 3 WotC packs to open up for this video. We got 1 more Fossil Heavy. Then we've got 2 to open up. Then we got 1 Neo Rev. I'm hoping that we got all 12 packs right, and we'll have 1 light pack that'll go to somebody. Way to go, Eric! Again. So what can you do to finish off after that? I mean, another Dragonite, an Articuno. Let's see what he gets. Geodude, Hitmonlee. Man, if it had the stain, that would have been sick. Still another solid hit. The unlimited Hitmonlee is really tough to find. Gosh, it is so clean. Maybe one of these days from one of these lives we'll see a perfect 10 come through. Again, another really solid hit. Not the Dragonite or Gengar level hit, but still very good. All right, Eric. Time to cool off again. Great 3 packs there. So the way this will work with the next one, if I can get these commons and uncommons in here. If the next pack ends up being the heavy, it looks like the last pack will be a light. I mean, we won't have to do the random number generator or anything like that. And same with the other. If it ends up being the light, the last pack will end up being heavy. So somebody will be guaranteed something one way or the other. All right, so that one's on hold. Davis. You have a 1 in 2 chance at this last heavy rev. Order 3457. Let's see what you get. Oh, gotta put your order on hold before I forget to do that. Let you guys see it. And we're just keeping with the 1 through 6 still. 5 is what you do not want. 4 is what you want. So if you get a 4, then you get the heavy. It's a 4. All right, so this one's going to be heavy. We're going to open it up for Davis. And then I'm going to go ahead and package the 4, but 3 we had already pulled. Just put that one there. 1, 2, 3. And we'll get it all edited out. All right, so the last one is for Davis. Put that here. All this screen switching. Be sweet if I could get all the orders in before the live ever starts. I used to close them off like 4, but that's when we did like only the modern stuff. All right, here we go for Davis, order 3457. This is the very last one. Let's see if we get it. 1, 2, 3. Got Octillery, Jinx, Graveler, Unknown. Got the Murkrow. See what we're going to get. Are we going to get the Shining Gyarados? Smoochum. Oh, it ended up being a rare. Look at that. So we almost went 12 for 12. So one of those light packs most likely has a holo in it. This might have been one of the ones that was just a 0.02 that was off. Look at that. The very last one. We went 11 for 12. Which we did, you know, that's what we said could possibly happen with this Neo Rev stuff because they're so close. So one of the light packs that you guys have is going to be... It's going to have a holo. It's going to have like the heavy in it. So I would check the ones that were closer to the 0.86, 0.84 range. I mean, I don't know. It could be one of those. Which we're not going to go back and weigh all those. Who knows? Mama says weigh my packs. No, I'm not going to go back through and weigh all of them. But if you guys want to take that chance, you can. So one of them probably has a holo in it. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, it could have been 11 holo box. That could happen as well. I mean, it's possible there was 13 holos and there's 2 holo packs out there, but most likely there will be one of the lights that had that in there. So we went from the 3 really big hits to the 2 well, possibly 2 light booster packs. But that's going to be it for this video. We still will do one giveaway. Let me find the Nightbot. I'm going to give you guys a keyword that you can stick in there. Let's just do Neo Rev. And I'm going to stick that in there. Kyle and Mural say open. Well, hold on, let me just check the chat. Sorry, I was looking at Nightbot and I saw the chat was saying open Kyle's. Kyle, haha, just opened mine. Mural's saying the same thing. Okay, if you guys want me to open them, I will. And Kyle, man, I'm so sorry again for putting your information up there. You were one of, I think, 3 people that I did to. The first one, I'm not sure if the information showed, but I'll make sure to get that edited out. I'm going to take care of that. Again, I'm sorry about that. I don't think, I mean, as a person who has his address constantly out there, I've never really had anybody do anything to me other than order me a pizza, and that was kind of weird. But again, I'm sorry about that. I'll try to get it edited out. But I'm going to get Mural's and Kyle's. I'm trying to make sure that, I saw Kyle's message. Let me see where Mural is. Make sure she's saying it. Neo Rev. All right, let me go find the orders. Kyle's, yours is going to be easy to find. Kyle, do you want me to weigh yours first before I do it? There's got that one there. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw for the giveaway too. We'll do that after we open this stuff, but that way we know who it is. What's your order number? Kyle, if you put something in the chat, tag me, or you guys let me know. I saw one Muriel said don't weigh. If I can find your order. Oh, there it is. Like the very last one. Eric says you can open my light pack as well. Oh man. This Neo Rev thing, it just all happened at the same. Alright, Kyle says nope, just send it. Alright, so are you saying now you want me to just send it in the mail, like send it ship sealed? Or just open it? Okay, so I'll open Kyle's without weighing it. Muriel's saying weigh it, please. And then Eric Tinsley, do you want me to weigh yours? Keep in mind, guys, there may not be any hollows in any of these packs. I gotta find all these orders too. Okay, so I've got this one. I think there's a light in there. Okay, Muriel wants theirs weighs, and I saw it. So let me go ahead and open Kyle's. Rusty, you can weigh mine too. Everybody's want me to weigh them. Alright. So the last one I saw from Kyle, he said just go ahead and open it. So I'm going to open yours, and then I'm going to do Muriel's. So you want me to weigh it, and then you can decide if you want it or not. And then I'll do Eric T's, and then Muhammad's, and if anybody else missed or wants me, I'll go back and see if I can look at it. The giveaway is just one word. Now, if maybe you'll pull like a Lugia or something. Got the Apom, Smoochum, Old Rod, Paris, Slugma, Swinub. Got the Skarmory. Alright, so it wasn't that one. I'm seeing Mo wants me to weigh his. Kyle, I'll tell you what. If you want me to, I'll grade one of your cards. I'll grade the Skarmory or one of the other ones for free if you want. Just mention that one. Mo wants all of his 10 light packs weighed. Alright, there's that one. Oh, there's the... Let me go ahead and punch through the winner for the end of stream giveaway just so that we don't have Neo Revs like for the longest time. Alright, so the giveaway is going to be Aiden B. So when we get through some of these Neo Revs things, we'll open up your stuff. So you are the giveaway winner. I've got 15 Crown Zenith packs sitting off to the side for you. Alright, so that was Kyle. Alright, we're going to do Muriel next. We'll weigh this one out. Everybody wants that last one hollow. You're at 20.86, Muriel. I think this was the weight where it made the difference, if I'm thinking right. But I'm going to set it here to the side. I'm going to put the 20. You got 20.86. I'm going to wait and see if I can get you in the chat and respond whether or not you want me to open it. Because if yours ends up having a hollow, then I'm sure other people aren't going to want me to open theirs. Oh, it just dropped 0.01. So maybe it's the 20.85. It's 20.86. All right, Muriel says open. So let's see what it is. All right, we have Golbat, Lantern, Seeking, Slugma, Quagsire, Swinub, Farfetch'd, Zubat, Snubble, Remoraid, another Skarmory. Sorry, Muriel. It wasn't in that one. But I would say that you probably had the best chance looking at that. That there's got to be one. I mean, there's a chance there's another pack in here because we only hit 11. All right. If anybody's wanting me to open theirs and they had a light pack, you know, we'll weigh them out and then you can tell me. You just got to stick around and chat. I know Eric T was next. He wanted me to weigh his out. This scale comes from eBay. Long while back. All right, Eric, yours is 20.79. I'm going to not open yours unless you just want me to, because that's in the under 20.8 range. So I would think that has a much lower chance of having a hollow in there. But if you tag me and say that you for sure want me to open it, I will. And guys, keep in mind, like, this box could have just had 11 hollows. It's very possible. All right. I think Muhammad was next. I gotta find your 2 orders. Hopefully I can find them. Yeah, Eric said no thanks. Yeah, I would keep it sealed too. All right, Mo, your first 2, 20.79. Again, I'm going to assume you want to keep that sealed. Tag me if you do want to open it for whatever reason. 20.80, same thing. I would just keep it sealed. Really, I think the only ones that would have a chance are like a 20.84, 20.85, maybe the 8.6. Muhammad said, "Thank you to the GOAT, no problem." And I believe there were several other people who said they wanted me to weigh them out. Put it in chat. I'll check the order number. If for some reason you like, I need put your order number in there because that's gonna make it easier on me. 20.82, maybe. All right, so KMG, I see that one. 20.77. I'm gonna say you don't want to wait or open the 20.82, but if you do, Muhammad, just let me know. I'm going to keep this one on top. $20 or $34.48 for Khalid. Muhammad said, keep all sealed. No problem, man. 20.84. Let me know if you want. KMG, let me know if you want me to open that one. It's closer. It's not as close as, keep in mind we opened up a 20.86 and we opened up a 20.88, and neither one of those had a hollow. But we opened up some 20.89s and they had hollows. Well, I don't know if that last one was 20.88 or not. I really don't know what it was. We just know that 20.86 was not. If there's anybody else that wants me to weigh out their packs before we move along, just let me know. And then this one is this is for Khalid. Khalid, I know you're in the chat. If you want me to open, I will. Otherwise, I'll just put it back in there. Let me go ahead and grab the Crown Zenith too. This is for the giveaway. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I'll give it till the end of me opening this stuff. KMG says, can you open it? I sure can. All right, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then, like I said, if there's anybody else that wants me to weigh out their packs before we close out the video, I will. But put your order number in there. And let me know what your first name was on that order, and we'll check it out. All right, Pokemon Breeder Fields. We have Stantler, Unknown, Apom, Goldeen, Slugma, Quagsire, Zubat, Snubble, Remoraid. Not too bad. Still not the hollow, not the Lugia, but you got a Raikou at least. Yeah, oh, there we go. Almost out of cases. So it looks like it might still be lurking somewhere in there if we had a 12 hollow box. I had planned to do a Neo Rev, or not Neo Rev, Neo or Team Rocket first ed, but then decided to go with Neo Rev because I don't know, it was just calling to me. I saw it there, and we hadn't done a Neo opening in a while. Sorry, KMG, we didn't get you the hollow, but same thing. Reweigh all packs. No, I'm not going to reweigh every one of them. Okay. No, someone is coughing or sneezing, or you guys heard it. All right, Aiden, let's see what you have. This is gonna be it for the video, guys. Thanks so much for letting us open all this stuff up. Muhammad says expedition opening, please. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun, but you got to get a box first. Ooh, we're gonna start off with a. Is it Sato? Sato? I can never get it right. Saito. I think it's Saito. Cody Pink says, how much would the Neo Genesis first edition packs usually weigh? Those can vary a good bit too. Neo Genesis is pretty tough. Last time I did Neo Discovery, I think I got 10 out of 12 right, something like that. Got the Zarude. Raid someone. We got anybody out there we should raid? We haven't raided in a while. How many people are still in here watching after all this? Thanks, Rusty. Yeah, no problem. We had some good pulls tonight. So had the Shining Magikarp, had the Ho-Oh, 2 of the dogs. Houndoom was pretty sweet. We had the Dragonite, 2 Gengars. Ooh, Radiant Charizard. And Aiden B, you can get any of these graded too that you want. When you reach out to my email, though, if you want to get some of them graded, mention that in the email so that I know. 288 still in here? That's awesome. I mean, we were, I guess, opening up Neo Rev, even though I had technical difficulties in the middle or in the beginning, and then 3 doxing events throughout the video. Another Saito. Aiden, you looking for any of these? I mean, the Radiant Charizard is always a cool pull. I think they're pretty cheap now, just because the set's been out for a little bit and decently easy to grade. Silent but Poke says, only stress of buying heavy fossil is Muck Haunter, a Hypno, and a 10, or only about 600, but a bird or Snorlax is insane. Well, the Snorlax, maybe you mean the Dragonite, Gengar, birds. Snorlax is jungle. Nice secret rare lightning energy. Check that out. It's like it's missing a little bit of a silver there. 2 more to go. He said, I've actually never opened the set. Oh, well. Crown Zenith can be fun. Ooh, a nice Suicune V. Did Rattle finally get the Moonbreon, guys? I'm not sure if he did or not. Does anybody here know? Last pack. All right, Aiden B. Congrats on your pulls, man. Kyle said, I just opened a 21.29 pack from last week and got a hollow. Oh, man, nice. So there might be some more out there. It's heavy that we don't know about. Was that from the base set pack? Or base set? I think someone had said we only sent out like 8 hollow or 8 heavy packs or something like that. Or 8 hollow packs. So that's very possible. And we did see a pretty big range from base set. That was one of the few boxes I've ever seen where it hasn't been super clear cut. So congrats on getting a hollow in your what we thought was a light pack. We don't know for sure yet. We might be opening up an EX set next week. But anyways, guys, had a lot of fun during the stream. I'm going to try to go ahead and edit out those little doxing things right after we end this, so that by the time it reaches around to the morning, it should be taken care of. But again, sorry to. I know it was Kyle. I can't remember the other person it was, but I'm going to go back and check it out. Anyways, thanks for y'all's time and checking out everybody participating, buying into the box. I know we only had like, what was it, 8 packs of Neo Rev or 6 packs of Neo Rev pre-sold, and then they sold through. Probably mostly because of how many heavy packs there seemed to be left. But anyways, guys, definitely enjoyed it. And